First up, for a chaotic scene at Lackland Air Force Base this morning after reports of an active shooter situation immediately put the entire base on lockdown. Now, according to officials with Joint Base San Antonio, the shooting happened off base. That lockdown was lifted just before noon today as the multiple agencies tried to figure out what exactly happened. KENS 5's Vanessa Croy joining us live from Lackland with the very latest. And Vanessa, do police have anyone in custody?
Well, Audrey, right now it's still unclear of all the details of what exactly happened out here today. We can confirm that the gunman was off base when he or she fired between 6 and 8 shots into the base. But at last check, investigators are still trying to find out who that person is tonight. Now, it all started around 9:30 this morning when JBSA officials said Lackland security forces were notified of those gunshots. The base was immediately put on lockdown for reports of an active shooter situation, though officials said the shots were fired off base. They say no one was hit or injured. San Antonio police said they got multiple calls reporting shots fired at the same time from at least 2 separate locations near the base. But the commanding officer at Lackland told us they believe this is an isolated incident, and as far as they can determine right now, only one shooter.
Given the recent events, people are going to be very tuned into this, and so you're going to have multiple inputs, multiple phone calls, and it really is the team's job to come together, evaluate what actually happened, and that's why we do the lockdown, to give them the time and space to be able to do that and figure out if it's one or multiple. At this time, we believe that it was just the one.
Well, General Driggers told me that multiple agencies are still trying to track down, working together, trying to find out who that gunman is tonight. But he did assure us there's no threat to anyone on the base or anyone in the surrounding community, that is an isolated incident. Now, we did ask the general why officials decided to call it an active shooter situation when it actually the shots were fired from off base. We will have an answer from him coming up today at 5. Reporting live at Lackland, Vanessa Croy, KENS 5.